Hey, what's up? My name is Ange. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, we are going to be using my cute new little TBR jar to pick my May TBR. It has been a while. I have not sat down and filmed a video probably since February. I completely stopped. I had some stuff going on and needed a little bit of personal time. So we are back. I feel like I really want to start posting regularly again. I want to really get back into it. So let's start off really strong with a TBR jar video. This little TBR jar was made by Jess. If you can see, it's got a little coffee and books on it with some hearts. I have some prompts in here that I put in here a while ago, so honestly don't even remember what's in here. We have a very full TBR cart. I have 2 books down here. I have this whole thing down here. This has 3 levels. I have books on top of books. There's a lot going on. So I'm going to choose 5 prompts out of here, and we are going to pick 5 books based on that. I also have a book club read this month, so I will be trying to read a total of 6 books. So let's get started. The very first one, let's go. It's gonna be this one. I'm so scared. These always freak me out. Pick a mystery book. Okay, let's look. Mystery. Do I have a mystery? If I don't, then I'm going to need to pick a different prompt. No. Is Then She Was Gone a mystery? Like, is that technically the genre? Those are all summary books. I can't even say because the TBR thing is so full. None of those are mystery. What is the genre of The Only One Left by Riley Sager?
The Only One Left by Riley Sager is a gothic horror and psychological thriller.
Okay, so that's a thriller.
This answer is...
Oh, thank you so much. What is the genre of Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson?
Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson is a young adult mystery novel.
Okay, that could
This
be
answer
it.
is from book...
What genre is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell? It's a thriller, so I have to put this one back. I was leaning towards that one, so that's really sad. But I also am not mad about Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson because I read Good Girl's Guide to Murder a really long time ago. This is the sequel, right? This is the second one? Yeah. So this is what it's going to be because that... And then I have the novella and also As Good as Dead, which is book number 3. So this is really it. I mean, I was going for Then She Was Gone, but I guess, it is what it is. So, first on the TBR for this month is Good Girl, Bad Blood, which is book number 2 in Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This one says, some secrets are too deadly to tell. Pip is not a detective anymore. With the help of Ravi sighing... Oh, here we go. We're back to it. Can't pronounce anybody's names. She released a true crime podcast about the murder case they solved together last year. Though the podcast went viral, Pip insists that her sleuthing days are behind her. But when someone she knows goes missing and the police won't do anything, Pip has no choice but to investigate. After all, Jamie Reynolds disappeared on the very same night the town hosted a memorial for the 6-year anniversary of the deaths of Andy Bell and Sal Sign. Has to be more than a coincidence. Pip follows a trail of clues, uncovering more of her town's dirty secrets along the way. And this time, everyone is listening. Will she find Jamie before it's too late? I'm sure she will, but I'm excited to read about it. So that's book number 1. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, that one jumped out at me, so we're gonna have to choose that one. This one is, if I can open it, I'll let you know. Book with more than 300 pages. Okay, so basically like whatever I want. Okay. We could do that. This is a new release that I might want to read. What am I, let me think smart here based off of what I want to read. You know what? I'm going right to it. This is a lot of dust on it. Oops. It's been sitting there for way too long. I think that this is way more than 300 pages. So I might end up completely regretting this if I pull one that requires a lot of pages, but this has been on my TBR for a while. Read a lot of fantasy the past 2 months, and I need a romance book. So I think I'm going to be reading The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy, which is book number 2 in the Campus Diary series. It's been on TBRs before and I haven't read it, so let's get to it. This one is about Diana Dixon and Shane. She has a lot going on this summer. She's rehearsing for a ballroom dance competition, juggling 2 jobs, and dealing with an ex-boyfriend who can't take the hint that it's over. Yet, despite all of it, she has plenty of time and energy to tell Shane Lindy to screw off. Shane just moved into her apartment building, and he seems dedicated to sleeping his way through the entire cheerleading squad. He's tall, gorgeous hockey player, but he's messing with her turf. This calls for some ground rules. No parties in the apartment, leave her teammates alone, and most importantly, leave her alone. But what she doesn't realize is that Shane's sick of hookups and tired of being on the rebound after his long-term girlfriend calls it quits. He wants a relationship. But when his ex comes back into the picture, he pretends he has one to make her jealous, and who is better than that than the sassy new neighbor? So despite Diana's reluctance to break her rule, a fake relationship is a perfect solution for her own ex issues, and soon she can't deny something is sizzling between her and Shane. So, again, we got some hockey, we got some romance, some fake relationship. I'm excited for this one. I really am. I love Elle Kennedy. So that's book number 2. Choosing 3 more. Let's really... Are these shaking? Do you think they're actually shaking? Okay. I'm so scared. Book whose title is a question. Okay. No, no, no. 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 No, no, no. This might not work. Wild Love. No, 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 no. Oh no. I don't have much faith. No. Oh no. We might have to choose a different one. Oh no. We gotta choose a different one. I don't have anything that goes with this. That was so sad. Okay. Next. Book that has cozy vibes. Okay, so like a cutesy... Right? Like something like nice and comfy cozy? What does cozy vibes mean? What does that mean? I feel like I don't have anything that would be cozy vibes. Okay. Another one. Since that didn't work out. Book involving found family. How am I supposed to know that? Who picked these? Totally not me. Do any of you have found family? Does Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy have the found family trope?
Okay, I found this on the web for Does Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy have a fun family trope. Check it.
Okay, let's look up at the trope reveal. Please hold while I do some research. I'll get back to you when I find one. Okay, I had to do some research, but I was correct. The Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy, which is book number 2 to Say You Swear, it's like the sons of something or boys of something. I read Say You Swear like 3 years ago, but I have book 2. So this does incorporate the found family trope based on Google. If I'm wrong, that's not my fault. We're going to blame Google. So this one, again, one that's been on the shelf for quite a little bit of time, it says she lost love of her life and the father of her unborn son, but can Avix U's new quarterback make her believe in happy ever afters again? Peyton ran away from her hometown. She left behind her toxic mother, her senior year of high school, and the best friend who had become the love of her life and the father of the baby that she was carrying. Still, after he tracks her down, it seems like they may actually be able to become the happy family neither of them ever had. But then he's in a tragic car accident on his way home, and Peyton is suddenly lost in the dark, a teenage single mother with no future. When Mason meets Peyton, he's heading into his first year at starting quarterback at a D1 university, his dream for as long as he can remember. But it surprises no one more than him that Peyton and her baby boy become his new dream, and one he doesn't want to live without. Peyton's lost love makes things complicated, but Mason is no stranger to hard work, and he's willing to fight for her. They say death ends a life, not a relationship. But can Mason convince Peyton she can hold on to her first love while embracing a new life with her second? That's going to make me cry. Let's read it. I think it's going to be great, but I really do think that it's going to make me cry. Okay. Yay. I love Say You Swear. I don't know if anyone else read it. If you haven't read it, you need to go read it immediately. I read that one again a very long time ago, but it was literally incredible. One of, like, my top books. So we have 3. We have 2 more to go. Hopefully ones that I actually have on the shelf. Book giving vibes you are not feeling, but you'll give it a chance anyway. Okay, so I just said I didn't really want, like, a fantasy. And now I'm like, hey, that's kind of like the vibes I'm not feeling. So I feel like because of that, I need to choose a fantasy. So I think the only right answer to this is a new release. So I think that I Oh, no, I can't do that one because I haven't read the second. So, I'm not going to do the new release Fearless. I'm going to be reading Reckless by Lauren Roberts. Can you believe that I haven't read this yet? I can, because I'm the queen of buying books and not reading them. Hence the giant TBR card. Someone please take my credit card away from me. So, I'm going to be reading Reckless by Lauren Roberts. This was on the list, so we're going to be doing it. This one, wow, I haven't read the first one in quite a while. Might have to look up a refresher course on that. So this might be a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't read the first one, so skip past this because I am going to read like what it's about. This one says, even after surviving the purging trials as an ordinary, Peyton Gray now finds herself fleeing something far deadlier. Conspiring with the resistance and killing the king has made her prey to the prince she was once falling for. After swearing loyalty to his brother, Isla's new king, Kai Azar, can't ever talk. First mission as enforcer is to hunt down the woman who killed their father, even if that means pursuing Peyton through the deadly scorches and into the hostile city of Dor beyond. But deep in a city without elites, the balance between hunter and hunted shifts, and the battle between duty and desire can be deadly. I'm excited for this. I feel like, is this the one that everyone had mixed emotions on? Kind of felt like it was like a filler book, so I'm excited to see what I think. I wasn't feeling like this kind of vibe going on. I was looking for mostly just romances, but I feel like this is a little bit of both. Everything on here is like straight romances besides that, as I look at Word Date, but like I love Frida. Can't go wrong with Frida. I get one veto a video. It's a good idea. Okay. Please be a good one. Literally, please be a good one. A fantasy. No. Does TBR video doesn't even end up listening to the prompt. This one better be good. I'm telling you, this one better be good. A book about royalty. That I could do. That I could do. That I could do. Book about royalty. So I have this that I got it on Amazon. I really wanted to read them. I have the selection series. So maybe I will read a book number 1. They're small too. Should be like a very easy read for me. I think that I'm going with the selection series. Let's pick this one up. This one is about, it says does this even have royalty? Yeah, it says prince. For 35 girls, the selection is the chance of a lifetime. The opportunity to be swept up in a world of glittering gowns and priceless jewels. To live in a palace and compete for the heart of gorgeous Prince Maxon. Okay. But for America Singer being selected, her name is America. But for America Singer, being selected is a nightmare. It means turning her back on her secret love with Aspen, who is a caste below her, and leaving her home to enter a fierce competition for a crown that she doesn't want. Then, America meets Prince Maxon. Gradually, she begins to realize that the life she's always dreamed of may not compare to a future she never imagined. Okay, Miss America. We'll see how it goes. I like it. I'm excited. That's one's exciting for me. The 5 books that I ended up choosing for the month of May on top of my book club read that I am not revealing yet. Starting off with Good Girl, Bad Blood. Then we have The Dixon Rule. We have Promise Me Not, Reckless, and then The Selection. So this is a good mix, but not like a mix. Like, they're nothing too crazy. I feel like they're different, but I mean, I just finished Throne of Glass, and it took me almost 4 months to read, well, correction. It took me like 2.5 months to read, almost 3, to read the tandem read, Tower of Dawn and the other one, Empire Storms. And then I just finished Kingdom of Ash, which was 980 pages. Someone just give me a plain romance, because that book was all spoiler, all war. But we'll get into it when I do my wrap up. So that is it. That ends this video off. Thank you so much for watching. I am happy to be back. I hope that this can work out well. So let's get into it. Let's start reading immediately so that I have a really good wrap up to post in June, because May's wrap up is not going to be well. It's not going to be good. But April's wrap up is not going to be good. March will balance it out a little bit, but I read not that many books in April like I normally do. So anyway, let's end this video here. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Thanks. Bye.